The Knicks are making moves, and this was a great one. According to reports, the Knicks have signed another wing to the training camp roster. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. This episode is presented by FanDuel. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And now, let's get started. The Knicks are making another move. You can never have too many young wings on your team, especially if you're the Knicks. And with reports indicating that Pacome Dadiet could be traded, it's not surprising that New York is focusing on cheaper wings. And that's exactly what they did. Shout out to Michael Scotto of Hoops Hype and Sports Illustrated for giving us this following information. According to them, the New York Knicks and wing Donovan Williams have agreed to a deal. Williams averaged 17.8 points, 38.2% from three, and 4.7 rebounds for the Westchester Knicks last season. He previously played in the NBA for the Atlanta Hawks during the 2022-2023 season. And as you can see from Sports Illustrated, the Knicks signed G League standout forward. The New York Knicks are bringing back one of their top G League scoring threats. Sports Illustrated continues here by stating, Williams will likely be another camp body for the Knicks to work with once they return from their ongoing affairs in Abu Dhabi, where a pair of exhibition games against the Philadelphia 76ers awaits them this week. So Donovan Williams is on a training camp deal. He's 6'6", 190 pounds. Sometimes he plays shooting guard, other times he plays small forward. Either way, he brings size to this team, athleticism to this team, and also he plays the wing position. And if New York is looking to trade a wing, looking to trade a young wing in Pacome Dadiet, then logic would have it that you would go out there and you would look at the market to try to get another young wing to add to this team. A cheap wing that wouldn't hurt you in terms of cap space. And signing a player like Donovan Williams, that checks all the boxes for New York. If you don't know who this kid is, let me give you some more information on exactly why the Knicks signed this kid and why he's a scoring threat. Donovan Williams is 24 years old. He spent last season in the Knicks system, signing with the G League club in Westchester after a brief showing in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. In 35 showings, Williams averaged 17.8 points on over 46% shooting from the field, including over 38% from three-point range, and partook in the Knicks' run to in-season glory at the G League Winter Showcase. He went out on a personal high note, scoring 34 points in a February loss to Birmingham in what became his Westchester swan song. Following that game, Williams opted to spend the rest of the season overseas, signing with China's Shanghai Sharks. 38.2% from three, and clearly, this kid can score. Now you can understand why New York invested in this kid, at least in a training camp deal. He is young, he is athletic, again, only 24 years old. That is not old in the NBA. At that age, you can still learn, you can still develop, and you can still grow into a player that the Knicks can utilize. I understand why New York has signed him. But if we're being realistic here, I don't see him actually making the Knicks roster. Honestly, I see him making the Knicks Westchester team. And New York, they feel the exact same way. And honestly, that's why they signed this kid in the first place. Shout out to basketnews.com for giving us this following update. Donovan Williams will likely be waived and then would be eligible for a bonus worth up to $85,300 if he rejoins the Westchester Knicks and stays with the team for at least 60 days. And there you have it. There's the incentive. That $85,000 To stay with Westchester, it's a lot of money, and he's likely going to take it and join the Westchester Knicks, just like he did last season. That's where he's going to continue to grow and develop. Once again, only 24 years old. He still has room to grow, and he will. With the Westchester Knicks team, it's already stacked. Adding Donovan Williams, it's even more stacked. If Gershon Yabusele taught us anything, your NBA journey is never over until you quit, until you say it's over. So in Donovan Williams, I'm not going to give up on this kid. If he wants to come back, if he wants to try his luck, try his best, compete for a roster spot in training camp, and then potentially with the G League, try to compete there with a stacked G League roster, I have no problem with that. The more competition you add to any league, the better the players get. So adding a player like Donovan Williams, I am here for all of it. Athletic, has size, has the right mindset, wants to score, wants to help other players get better. And clearly, he has experience at every single level. All he needs is a chance. All he needs is an opportunity. And with the Westchester Knicks, he is going to get that opportunity. But it's not going to come easy. He is going to have to fight for that opportunity. And clearly, joining New York, he's ready to fight for it. Many of the players the Knicks have added to this team, whether it be for Westchester, training camp, whatever the case may be, we could be talking about these same players come next summer. Come next summer league. You never know what could happen. Development, it doesn't choose who it wants to go to. If you put in the work and you put in the effort, you never know what could happen. And that makes me even more excited. The New York Knicks, they're not only ready for this season, they're getting ready for future seasons as well. That's why they're identifying talent at every level, bringing that talent in and seeing what they can do. This is what championship level teams do. And right now, the New York Knicks, they're exactly that, a championship level team. And let's not forget, Knicks basketball is back tomorrow. We will be watching the 76ers take on the New York Knicks live from Abu Dhabi. That game starts at 12 p.m. And as you can see here, and shout out the channel sponsor FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us this latest information and these updated odds on who's going to win this preseason game between the Knicks and the Sixers. And as you can see, by the money line alone, the New York Knicks are the clear favorites to beat the 76ers in preseason, and I absolutely agree with that. The Knicks and the 76ers. It's not close, ladies and gentlemen. New York's roster is overwhelmingly better than the 76ers roster. And during preseason, we're absolutely going to prove that. Knicks basketball is almost back, ladies and gentlemen. And that goes back to the point I wanted to prove anyways. New York is looking at the future, but they're also looking at a future beyond what we can see. They're thinking about this season, and they want to win a championship. That is clear. But they're also thinking about future seasons. Who's going to be on our bench? What is the cap going to look like at that point? And what type of players do we need on our bench? At that point, we're going to need very cheap young players on the Knicks. And look at all the roster moves the Knicks have made recently, especially when it comes to young talent. Look at what they're doing. They are waiting. They are developing them. They are making them go through each and every process. Go through G League. Do it the right way. So in a few years, they become the Knicks players off the bench that we actually need. Mohamed Diawara, Kevin McCullough Jr., maybe even players like Donovan Williams. Remember these names now, because in the future, you could be hearing them again, only this time, they're coming off the bench for New York. Leon Rose and this Knicks front office, they don't only plan for one season. They plan for multiple seasons. All of this is part of Leon Rose's plan, and I can't wait to see what else he has in store for us. But what about you guys? What do you think about New York making another move and signing another wing in Donovan Williams? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.